Hi guys, episode 9 of Cells at Work. This is a comedy series that we like to watch. And last time we saw, I don't exactly remember what we saw last time. What happened last time?
We saw red blood cell trying to do her work on her own, and white blood cell being totally committed to being unseen while saving her from herself.
Yeah, she did her first circulation through the body.
On her own.
On her own, yes.
On her own.
On her own.
Alright, so I like to imagine that they do get to go home and sleep, even though that's not the case, obviously.
Yeah.
So that's her job, and then she gets out of there. We see them on breaks all the time.
Yeah, we do, actually.
Even if it's just
chilling.
energy drinks. But I have no idea what takes place per episode, because none of these episodes are connected at all. So I'm just ready to get into it. What about you guys?
Same.
Alright. Well, thank you guys for coming to watch. We'll see you after the video. And remember to check the Twitter in the description if you want to get alerted on next video. Bye-bye. What Japan wishes it could be.
I like this episode.
Working all day, eternity.
Right?
Naive cells. Oh, they are under the helper T cell. You losers!
1800.
Oh no! I don't know why they draw them looking like so lame. They're doing like thousands of workouts.
Because to be that buff, you need to do tens of thousands of workouts. Not anymore.
No, not anymore. Yeah, I would too. He's just an angry guy yelling all the time.
Pretty cell.
Regulatory T's. Ooh.
Oh.
Interesting.
Oh.
Did he break?
I heard him
He
break
sounded like he
everything.
broke.
Goodness. Quick, punch it. Quick, regulator. Maybe just,
Right, he has all the memory stuff.
maybe they're not boss. I'm so rude.
We know what happens when he tells
Yeah.
them things. That's why he's like,
No, don't let him nurture them. Oh.
Thymus school.
Oh, that's cute. He always had glasses. He was born with those glasses.
He's beating him up.
Well, who took that picture?
Thymus. Spelled like Hollywood. That's some hardcore training for kids. Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
Regulatory cell.
Starting today.
Run. Like, I would like to imagine he does that with everybody. He just creeps in the bushes.
This will be good for like Scar all
What is he doing?
trying to look what the hell?
And that's why he's helper T cell. The boss.
Baby Sam.
まさか一緒の部屋になるとはね。部屋割りは能力別じゃないってことか。
What the hell?
You jerk.
いちいち説明させないでくれよ。二段ベッド。
So I'm guessing that fight's gonna break out later.
上の段いいの。上り下りする手間が無駄だからな。その代わり君、上り下りの回数は最低限にしろよ。集中して休息が取れないからね。なんなら床で休んでくれたっていいんだけどね。なんだと？おいお前、人をなんだと思ってんだよ。なんだよ君、口で言ってもわからないやつなのか。
What? What the hell?
なんなんだよ君は。
He's a little bully.
別にただ通りがかっただけ。向かいのベッドの2人は今日の訓練ですぐに脱落したみたいよ。私も頑張らなきゃ。
What happens when they flunk out?
Hmm.
Are they made for this?
Wait, if they're two sets of bunk beds, why does he have to sleep on
She just said the other two who were supposed to room with them flunked out.
Oh, yes.
Somehow.
What's that noise?
What's the sound he's making? Wow, he's really bad.
Yeah, unbelievably bad.
Unbelievably. Jab, jab, jabbity, jab, jab. He just goes. Oh, there's another dendritic. Dendritic.
Like a teen movie.
I hope they survive.
I think when you drop out, you get recycled or something.
Oh, that would be awful. I don't want to think about that. Like half of our screen is
Right?
gone right now.
Oh, he's gonna die.
Aww.
Pickle zone. What is?
Oh my goodness.
I'm telling you, they're killing him. This isn't the same as usual, he said.
Just a fancy hat.
Just don't punch anybody until they get super close.
Yeah. Just tackle them if you need to. Oh really? I didn't notice.
No.
A disaster hood?
It took you years to tell him this. And he still can't land a
He's
punch.
like, did he say something? My hands were covering my ears the whole time.
Yeah, he didn't actually. It's like, that guy.
That guy.
And yes.
Holding a pincushion. That's how it sits. It's weird.
Oh, that's timed.
What?
Just turn around the whole way.
What the heck?
Oh, he actually remembered the name.
Maybe he caused.
He just stood up too hard.
On his head. he
Yeah.
How did you
I don't
remember
know
that
if
whole
it
thing?
says, I don't think you should have
The guy with the
passed.
cardboard is like above him.
合格できてさ言っとくけどな君のそういうくだらない干渉にいちいち付き合ってくれるほど
Maudlin?
Maudlin?
仕事人の世界は甘くないぞくだらないだとお前みたいな天才に
Oh, is he leveling up?
俺の気持ちが分かってたまるかバカ野郎
He got him!
But he never.
自分の弱さと向き合ったからいい加減覚悟を決めろ目を覚ませよもう頑張るしかないんだよ無駄に見える努力でも一人コツコツ続けるのがお前の取り柄だろ
Tiny stubby finger.
The-
What the hell?
What was that? What was
What
that?
was that?
俺は強くないどんな敵でも一撃で倒せるくらい体鍛えてやるよだったよお前みたいな容量の悪い奴らには指令を受けるやつが必要みたいだ
It's a very good takeaway. Very good takeaway from this.
もうちょっと肩の力抜けや下の奴らがビビっちまうぜそんなこと君に言われるまでもなく分かってるさ肩の力抜けばいいんだろうやってみせるよ僕だって
I guess that's how he got like that.
Well, I mean, maybe he can still fight. It's just because it doesn't seem to show on these guys. She was literally Sakura this whole episode.
She really was.
何の写真え
Burn them on the second.
何するんですか大事な資料なのになんとかその写真だけはもらって
Migration in progress.
神たいあの二人あの頃から何も変わってない
Dude, oh my god, that's all she did. Discussion.
Discussion.
So, yeah, not the funniest episode, but got some good backstory.
Informational.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like lore.
Yeah, I wrote down the boss and subordinate. I was figuring that they were going to say that it's not a thing where it's a boss and a subordinate. It's more like the helper T-cells gives orders on what to do and stuff, but it's his discretion on how to execute those things maybe. But no, it's just they have some history. They're friends. Yeah, helper T, I mean, I get what they're going for. I'm not sure based off the tone of the episode, but it seemed almost like it was condoning what he was being he was being a bully.
Yeah, he was a bully.
I mean, like in the very first beginning when he jumped on his head and all that.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything to deserve it, and then you just talking down to him that whole time after that.
Yeah.
So it's just like, so I don't know if like maybe it's a cultural thing where that kind of like looked up to acting like that or something, or maybe it was just for because he did tell me in the end he needs to loosen up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a difference between loosening up and treating people better. You know?
Just
Yeah.
treating them like human beings.
Yeah. What do you guys think about the episode?
It was funny to me. Well, not like super, not as funny as
Oh,
the
yeah,
other
it was
ones,
funny.
but it was cool to see like not lore, but like backstory of like Killer T and Helper T cell, especially since you don't get to see as much as of Helper T cell
Yeah.
like at all.
Yeah. The intro really made me think he was going to be like a big main character.
Yeah,
Honestly.
yeah,
But
that's
we
true.
seldom see him. I think only we've seen him in 3 episodes. And in those episodes, he's only had like 1 scene.
Yeah.
So, also it felt like the regulatory cell because they usually introduce a new cell, what it can do, and then they show an example of it doing what it does. So expecting something like that. But you guys haven't seen Naruto, maybe in the future, but literally Sakura, where she's hanging out with the higher ups. They're training her. She's like a prodigy because they're saying regulatory is like supposed to be a big thing.
Yeah.
Because he was
It's
even
like,
saying you can get to be a regulatory or even a helper T-cell. Like, you know?
So it's up there.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were saying something.
No.
But yeah, so I was just expecting them to show an example of what that is. Especially because he was beating everybody up. Maybe the boss can't really handle him situation, and it's supposed to be the regulator's one who regulates them. Because otherwise, helper T and regulator sound extremely similar. In that he tells them what to do, and she also tells them what to do. Or maybe he tells them what to do, and she controls...
Keeps them in check.
Yeah, she keeps them from going out of control, doing too much.
Yeah. So then it would have been... I would have expected then, if it's like that she would be essentially a killer T, where she's even more insanely strong or whatever, and she watches them like a watchdog.
I think because they were focusing on the killer T and helper cell, their relationship, they didn't really focus on her growth, but the fact that she became a regulatory T cell and made it through all that way is
it's
a sign that she's really good.
Yeah, it's
at what she.
There's a feather.
Feather?
It's a feather. It's a whole feather. Okay.
Oh, that's not feather. That's lint.
Oh, it's a feather.
But yeah. I mean, it's not a biggest deal. It's just I was really surprised by hey, look at this new character.
Does nothing.
but not just does nothing. It's if you ever see Naruto, it's just you'll get it. Where it's this character is very important, does nothing, but this character is still very important. See how amazing they are? They're in these places. They're really good. I'm telling you. Never does anything.
Never does anything.
Like it's like
Yeah.
I'm kind of with you there, and I was kind of expecting. Like for her to intervene between their fights, because then that was signal. Yeah, it was signal that she's meant to be a regulatory T cell or whatever. And I thought like the moment where she was stopping by their door when they were about to fight.
I thought it was like a hint of it, maybe.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a hint there, and I feel like they were just kind of relying on just hinting towards the fact that she would be good at that job by just having her there and having her kind of analyzing the situation. And
she didn't really stop them.
No, she just
like,
watched them. But I feel like that's like a good sign that she would be able to do that job in the future. That's what I saw it as.
Other than that, though, him working through the night to train and all that, and he still all those years never landed a punch.
Yeah.
So it's like,
and he made it that far.
Yeah. So it was just the physical stuff he could do for the training, but he was always a killer T-cell till like the last day.
Yeah, he just sucks.
Even after graduation, he would technically be very bad.
Yeah.
He killed that thing on accident.
Yeah.
So it's like after he got through, he still kept working on it and he became the best. But during, and I'm telling you, those dropouts were killed. That is what they were implying. Like even when he dropped it, he was like, "This isn't like no." It's like a waste shoot. They're dumping them into the trash. I mean, why else would you use a macrophage there? The sadistic kind lady. Yeah, I mean, the body is a harsh place. But yeah, we saw white blood cell at the end. They were doing some kind of migration thing with the platelets.
Migration in progress.
They're on their shoulders, and he said migration in progress.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I thought it was a subtitle for the sign, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, so I figured it related to whatever they were doing.
I don't think so.
Know.
It's just I saw some little thing in her hand, so I figured it was like a stop and go.
It was like a small
it looked like a rake.
Garden rake.
Yeah.
They used that in another scene previously when they were about to attack. He pulled out a knife and she had the rake. Oh no, was it in the intro? I was something in the intro. I've seen it a couple of times.
Maybe we'll get an explanation for that. Probably not, but maybe.
I think the rake thing is just like a tool because they're always fixing things. So something like that.
I kind of wonder if the only graduates were those three. Right, probably not, but possible because remember in the very beginning he was like only 2 or 3% of you will get through this.
Oh right.
Oh, there was in the beginning of the series when we were introduced to Naive's naive cell. There was a bunch of the senpais.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I wonder if we saw the naive T cell, even though it's in the same category, is different in that he probably doesn't grow up like they do, but they keep him around and they train him as if he's gonna grow up, but they activate him time to time.
Right.
I have no idea.
Because otherwise, all of them would have been naive T cells. But it didn't seem like that was the case. They were killer T cells being trained.
I think they were killer T cells who graduate to becoming either naive cell or helper or regulatory. And then after naive, you can graduate to become a killer T cell.
Yeah. Because we
do not know the body enough for this.
Oh,
Look it up.
I was going to say it was younger looking, but he wasn't younger looking than them. But yeah, okay, maybe.
I kind of feel like Killer T graduates to be a Killer T, though. Because he was saying you get to be Helper T and not just a regular Killer T. Yeah. So in his case, he didn't graduate to become a naive before Killer T. So I'm not sure if that holds water.
I mean, at the end of the day, it is just supposed to be a comedy to get things across. So maybe it does. I mean, there is no actual graduation school,
right?
Yeah. So the cells are made into being certain things. Yeah. But yeah, that's all I got. What do you guys?
Good. That was fun. Yeah. And that weird hand up at the end,
miss. Right? What was that? That was so weird.
Yeah, it looked like it was supposed to be one of those scenes where they're supposed to clasp hands, but he's like, I don't really. Okay. Yeah. The hesitation.
But what was the clap sound?
But he was very clearly going for it. So what just... And then he started levitating. Before he even grabbed him, he started getting up. Yeah. But yeah, I think we're good, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, if you liked what you saw, please leave a like. And if you want to see more, hit us with that subscribe. Again, check the Twitter in the description if you want to know every single time an episode comes out. Thank you very much for watching. And we'll see you guys next time on the React Pact. Bye-bye.